crafters and craftettes and their husbands, their families, their friends, everybody else that is being wrangled into this show. We are so glad you are here because we have a very, very fun guest joining us tonight, and we want you to have a nice evening with us. That guest is Tracey Phillips, and we're going to introduce you to her in just a few minutes. By the way, before I forget, my goodness, she's got a support team. Wow, you guys are here and you're just cheering her on. She's just loving it. And I just said it's because you feel like you're in a happy home when you watch their shows. So I think who wouldn't want to just join Tracey and Bill for Thanksgiving? I'm going to make arrangements right now. Anyway, I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your founder or your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. What is Craft Roulette? Well, it is, in a nutshell, the original, ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we're here almost every Friday night, always leaving a seat for you because we want to have you join us in the gallery, join us on the show, join us in the chatter box. My goodness, you guys showed up early as usual. You're the best. And just chit-chatting along, and then we got to enjoy that wonderful slideshow. There were over 451 cards. You know, we haven't gone under 400 cards since the new year. So you guys are just making those cards. And there's bonus cards, too. They keep coming in, too. There's also 8 videos for just last week's gallery. It is just a wonder what you guys are doing with 4 itty-bitty parameters. It's like, hold my root beer. I got to go make a whole bunch of stuff. We love that. And we hope that Tracey's friends will join us this week as well. Thank you for being here, Mr. Producer, to get this show all ready. You may hear him later in the show. He sometimes says hi, sometimes tells me if I forgot to do something. And I don't think I have. Oh, if you're at Creativation, please tell you, and you see somebody that doesn't know about Craft Roulette, please tell them. That's how we met May last year, was when Linda Gorman went up and said, hey, you need to know about Craft Roulette. So you just never know. You guys can make some difference in the show. So please share us. We'd love that. And say hi to our spin sponsors that you meet there too. They love meeting you guys. They do. I get pictures from them. It's the cutest darn thing. I love it. If you haven't given us a Vinny or shared our show tonight, we would appreciate that. A Vinny is a thumbs up. That's a May throwback. But anyway, so please give us a Vinny, and we would appreciate that too. Our spin sponsors this month, we still have 2 more weeks of giving away their stuff. We have BellaCon Publishing, BellaCon 2024. BellaCon 2024, a ticket to the event. It's going to be fabulous. My Favorite Things is giving away a gift certificate each and every week this month. We just love giving away other people's stuff. Trinity Stamps is giving away a gift certificate each and every week this month. And yes, you can get your book. Yes, more on that later. Whimsy Stamps also is giving away a gift certificate this month as a spin sponsor. How do you get to be eligible for these wonderful prizes, you say? Well, you just have to send in a card each and every week to be eligible. Not each and every week. I say that and I'm wrong. Just send in a card. And when we're going to tell you more about how to do that later in the show. We also have a special giveaway tonight, so don't let me forget. Tracey is going to give away a gift certificate to her store, too. So if you sent in a card last week, you will be eligible for that. That's so exciting. We are not sponsored by any corporation, company, or business. At this point, we don't mind that, but we wouldn't mind not having that too. But we do get wonderful donations from our patrons, and my gosh, there's so much going on over there, guys, behind the scene you don't even know. There's a lot happening, but there's some information on how you can how you can support the shows by being a patron, and we give you tons of extra content over there. And you will see throughout the show tonight different ways that they get extra little perks, like asking questions and vetoing parameters and different things like that. So it's all very good, and we love to interact with them. We do have some merchandise. Yes, we do. I don't know if this shirt's available anymore, But we do have our stamp set, our die set. So you'll get to see a commercial about those later in the show too. And you can find that over on our website, craftroulette.live. There's a support the show or something. There's a lot over there. Do go visit that. It is quite a work of art. And there are over 31,000 cards just right there on that site. Do check that out. Also, if you have been seeing the buzz about the Craft Roulette Creative Companion, that is not available on our website. That is available over on Trinity Stamps. And we'll talk more about this perhaps later too, but it's a wonderful little companion book to keep track of your cards from Craft Roulette. So I think you guys are pretty excited about it. I know we had a call with our patrons on Tuesday night on how they wanted to use it. And, y'all just do whatever you want to do. I know, and I like that about you, but there's so many good ideas coming out of it. And thanks again for spending some time telling us about your thoughts. I think that's it. Is that it? I think so. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome from Georgia, Tracey Phillips from Mindless Crafting. Yahoo!
Hello. Hey, everyone. Hi, Mary.
We've got the timer on Bill. How long is it before he pops his head in? We'll just put the timer on, right? Oh, it didn't take long.
There it is.
Well, welcome to Craft Roulette. We're so glad to have you.
I'm so happy to be here.
That means a lot to me. Makes my evening a lot better when I know you're happy. So, there may be a few people in our audience that do not know you. So, if you would give us a little bit of information on who you are and how you got to be a crafter, we'd love to know.
Okay, well, my name is Tracey Phillips, and I am part of a team. We're Team Phillips, basically.
Yeah.
This is my husband. My husband, Bill, just popped his head in. We are the owners of mindlesscrafting.com. It's a online store for paper crafters and card makers. And on our store, we have about close to 100 branded stamp sets. Yeah. And we love what we do, but we especially love the interaction with other crafters. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like the best community. And so we have been in business for about 7 years now. And we've been on YouTube for almost 14 years. We actually have 2 YouTube channels. Call us crazy. We have a preschool learning channel, which is Little Storybug. And we have, of course, Mindless Crafting. And so I've been crafting for a moment, for a couple of years now, but I really, really love the paper crafting. I've been crafting when I used to be a librarian. I was a librarian for almost 20-something years. And I absolutely love the interaction with children. And so with children comes books, but also crafts. And so I love that whole, like, them just going off and doing their own thing and be able to create something that they love to make. And so that moment when they just get it. Mm-hmm. And so I took that same type of thing and created Little Storybug. And that's how that came, because I love to sing. So we started with singing. And then we decided a month later to create Gift Basket Appeal, which now is Mindless Crafting YouTube channel.
Oh, I see how that went. Okay. All right. Well, very good. Isn't that funny how life just prepares you for what you do the next day?
It's life. This has been such an incredible journey. Yeah. We've met some really wonderful people, and now we can add you to the list. But we have a great crafting community, and the journey has been, it's been amazing.
Yeah, that's good to hear. It is just wonderful. It is a wonderful, you said these are the best friends you have that you've never met. How do you put that?
They're the most incredible people that I've never met.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what they are.
We actually met a lot of
Craft
your
Roulette people?
subscribers probably might not know that I was on the design team for May May. For May May Made It years
for
ago.
Pete's sake. Okay.
Probably about 7 or 8 years ago. And so a lot of people found me through her as well.
Oh, fun. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, when I was on I watched your live today from yesterday, and I was like, oh, looky there's Cordelia. Oh, looky there. They are such wonderful ambassadors, and I want to thank you guys for helping out and telling them about what to expect on Craft Roulette. Yep. But if they may not know what is Craft Roulette or much about it, so you may not know too much about it either. So did you have a question? I think you said something.
You know what, Mary? What is Craft Roulette?
Wow, we just happen to have a little video we can show. Crafters and craftettes, chatterboxes, Mr. Producer, Tracey and Bill. We'll be right back after we find out what is Craft Roulette. Right. Thank you all for being here.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on youtube.com/craftroulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on marygunfund.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
Yep, that's what we do almost every Friday night. And when I say almost every Friday night, I mean really almost every Friday night. I think we've not done one, and then the week of Christmas we take off. But so other than that, we've been here for 4 years every Friday night and hanging out with you, and it's a real blast. And we are so glad that you have stuck with us and that you have come midway and you have come recently. We really are very, very delighted to meet you. So last week, you liked the parameters, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. You sent in 451 contributions. That means we are up to 31,600 cards totally in those 4 years. We started getting contributions on episode 2, and it was organic. We didn't ask for them. You just started sending them in, and we just haven't. That was like one of the best moves you guys have ever made, because we just love doing this. So if your card wasn't in the beginning, it's because we don't have enough time to show them all. You can see them all over on craftroulette.live in the gallery. There's so many galleries, and if you ever want to have a pointed look at cards going, okay, I want these 4 things, what do I do? Go to craftroulette.live, find those 4 parameters, and just have fun. It's even, I don't know, it's just a wonderful experience, and I think you'll enjoy it if you like card making. There was my card, the parameters last week: card with heart, vintage colors, oh, such pretty colors. Plant was the element, and lace on base was the random. You guys were afraid of lace on base, but you didn't have any reason to be, because you did beautiful jobs. There's my card, and I'm sticking to it. There was Ann Butler's card. She was so fast. She is from Bella Publishing, Crafts Publishing. She was so much fun. She was a new guest to us, and I enjoyed getting to know her. And we also stayed on the call after the show for a while, and I got to know her even better. The Bellicon is going to be a great event. If you haven't looked into it, you might want to, but you might also win a ticket to it tonight or next week, and it's a $100, basically a $100 ticket that you win. So check out Ann Butler over on Bella Craft Publishing. She's a delight. Now, we are going to start looking at last week. Besides just our 2 cards, we're going to talk about how the patrons thought about those. We already went past that. I don't even like that part, so I'm kind of glad it's gone. But anyway, so let's invite Tracey back. This part is going to be our parade of achievements. We do like to toot our horn around here for you guys. And so we have some categories that we celebrate. Those things include first timers, major milestone achievers. Those are the people that get 25, 50, 75, and so forth cards. Our leading ladies of the week. We have Club 52, which you may think is a big deal. We'll explain that in a little bit. And then 3 new Mug Clubbers. Mug Club means that you have sent in at least 100 cards. Wow. So we do have 3 new Mug Clubbers this week. Tammy Williams, Debbie Hansen, and Peg P. Congratulations. Please make sure you use the contact form and send me your address, because we do have a stamp set, exclusive stamp set just for you. So, are we ready? Are we ready to have some confetti and some hoots and hollers?
You want to get her ready for the slideshow that's on a timer?
Oh, yeah. This is the part. Oh, yeah. This is the part that's on a timer. You and I can't talk forever on it, or we'll never get to the crafts. Right. So, because I got a feeling you and I could go off on a card or 2.
I think we can, okay?
I think we could. So, I would just let me say their name, and then feel free to say something or other, and I will too if you get a chance.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Let's see our first timers and welcome them, please. That's the hardest card, is the first timers, and I think we'll have some new ones this week too from your friends. Oh. Cheryl N. from Washington. Isn't that cute?
Oh, that's cute.
Becca Yarling from Florida.
Oh.
Pretty.
Can't go wrong with hearts.
Carrie Engelbrecht from Oklahoma. That's pretty.
Nice.
Cheryl G. Crazy Cat Lady from York. Jennifer C. from Concordia, Missouri. That's sweet. Kaylin Beck from North Dakota. Isn't that pretty cut work looking die?
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Congratulations. We're so glad to welcome you. Our major milestone achievers this week will start with 25. Mia McGee. I thought that was so cute.
That is cute.
Lucy M. from Simi Valley, California.
Oh. Cherish.
Cherish. Kelly Nagy is up to the big 5-0. Congratulations, Kelly. We're so glad you're with us.
Beautiful.
Cynthia Stearns from Springfield, Oregon, up to 5-0.
Nice.
Judy Kiemick from Wisconsin is up to 75.
Wow.
Amy Ulen from Lacey, Washington is up to 75. Well done, Amy.
Nice.
Tammy Williams from Wareham, Massachusetts, 100.
Good job.
Debbie Hansen, also 100 cards.
Wow.
They are Mug Clubbers. And Peg P sent in her 100th card, and it's adorable.
That's adorable.
Rose Duberstein has sent in 150. 150. Wow. Arlene DeTizio, House of DeTizio's owner, 150. Congratulations.
Wow.
Our leading ladies, I know, they're just amazing. Our leading ladies this week have been our leading ladies for quite a while. Smurf Murphy from California, 167 cards.
Wow.
Jackie Jackpot Muller from Australia, 167 cards. They're twins.
Good job.
Kathy Herring from Wisconsin. This pretty card, 171 cards. 5K now, 6K Lamone has sent in 173. We like nicknames.
I see.
Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis has sent in 184 consecutively. That's really pretty.
Wow.
And Petty Beck, our leading lady, has passed the 200 mark. She's at 201. Woohoo!
Wow. That's
Club 52 welcomes. Well, you'll like what Club 52 is. Tracey Fear, not afraid of color. She made her own Club 52 card.
Oh.
Stacy Burns also has sent in 52 cards. Beautiful.
Wow.
Denise Bryant went with the Shamrock with 100 for her 52 tooth card. Alyssa Howard from Alabama, Club 52.
There goes the hearts.
Maria B, Club 52. She made her own card too. We've always said, welcome to Club 52. You get no perks, no discounts, no special privileges. And now we have a new thing, Tracy. They can make their own congratulations card for Club 52. Goodness. And they are doing it. We're calling it the Kamato effect because Kristen Kamato Maturano made it up. She did it first. And we just went, that's a great idea. I'm not going to send you anything.
Yourself.
So celebrate yourself is right. Isn't that just remarkable?
That is awesome.
Those kind of numbers, you can't buy them.
You got to celebrate the wins, you know?
I know. It's like going out for pizza, except you just make a card for yourself.
Yep. I think Bill would probably beg to differ, okay? He'd rather the pizza.
I'll take the pizza. I have to come in on that one.
Well, pizza's pretty darn hard to pass up, though, isn't it? Before I forget, and I do want to make sure, I did forget something. I was so excited to have you on. Did want to welcome 2 new patrons this week. Carrie Engelbrecht, who was in the achievements there, and Cynthia Sharp. Congratulations for joining us. We're so happy to have you. But I got to tell you about Cynthia Sharp because that was a birthday present for her from her husband to be a patron for a year.
Oh, wow.
And she is having a birthday party with her family. Every Friday, they all get together and watch Craft Roulette and text each other because they don't live all in the same place. And Cynthia gets her Craft Roulette shirt on and watches the show and sends in cards. And we're just really thrilled to have you, Cynthia, as part of our little world. And happy birthday. Have a great time. We're glad for you. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing, but we are glad to have you here. Anyway, I didn't want to forget that for Pete's sake. That would have been horrible. Well,
I don't know how you keep up with all this stuff, Mary.
Lots of notes. Lots and lots of notes. But it's okay. It's a habit too, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to just jump in. Now, Biddy Penny did fill in for me, and I felt, I send them this thing, and they're going, my gosh, there's like 27 things I have to remember to do. And it's like, I know. I'm sorry. It would be hard to jump in, but she's fearless. Absolutely fearless.
And we met you through Biddy Penny.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's here, by the way. We're always glad to see her.
She's sweet.
Well, that's closing out last week.
Okay.
So that means it's time to face the wheel. Are you ready? You're not nervous. This is just going to be fun. Remember? This is just going to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got her scissors.
I'm ready. Mary, I'm ready. Okay? I'm ready. Okay. I mean, you were holding the spoon, so I felt like I needed to hold something.
I know.
I felt like I needed to hold something.
My spoon-a-phone is an important prop. And my dog chewed it up. So it's a short little spoon-a-phone. I got to keep it. I do panic before the show and go, oh my gosh, do I have my spoon-a-phone? Where is it? Okay, so these are the parameters for this week. We will be spinning the wheel, and Mr. Wheel will be choosing one of those parameters from each column. But before we get too far into that, we get to talk about vetoes.
All right.
Vetoes are something our patrons get to do. They get to vote one of those parameters off from each column. And this week, let's see what they wanted to vote off. I know, Tracey is a great fussy cutter. For project, they said no thank you to good tidings. So we would not do good tidings. That means if we land on 24 when we're spinning for project, we'll spin again. And the wheel cannot make us use good tidings as a parameter. So, what
I don't think I had
colors?
any attachment. I didn't even know that one was on there. I didn't look over it, but I didn't know that one was on there. Okay, so
It's a long list.
good tidings got the boot, right? Okay.
Yeah, it got the boot. You can still make your project be like good tidings, but you don't have to.
Okay.
Sleigh ride got voted off for color. They're tired of winter. And
Tell
for
that to spring then. You're tired
Spring,
of
hurry
winter?
up.
Go ahead and say that to spring, because spring is not here.
It is not. I saw Leslie had snow up in Michigan today. So anyway, for element, what are we going to boot off? The patrons voted off coats. Coat for coats. Okay.
Another shun of winter.
Another,
I know, right?
yes, another disrespect for winter. And for random, what did they not want to do this week? What are the not feeling? Mixed media. That's a frequent flyer for vetoes. It really is. Also, sleigh ride was a frequent flyer for vetoing too.
So almost everything else is almost open game. Everything else, right?
Everything else. But this is the time we ask you if you would like to veto something. Is there something on that list that would just throw you under the bus?
Maybe I picked dragons.
Dragons. I think that is in colors.
It's in colors, yes.
There it is. He found it. I did not. So we don't have to do dragon colors, whatever those things are. We're not even sure. But we don't have to worry about it because you said no. If you were at the roulette wheel, where would you put your chips? For project? What do you think you'd like or not like?
What I would like is the A2 size card. They know
right.
I love me an A2. I love
no
me
A9
an
for
A2
you?
size card. Come on, wheel.
There you go. And for color, where would you like to put your chips? Would you like it for something you'd want?
Number 14, Pretty Day.
Oh, that sounds
I would
nice.
love to have. You can make almost any card a Pretty Day.
Yes. Yeah. Just lovely colors. Yeah. And
Yep.
you do like colors. When I look at
I
your
do.
website, you like colors.
I like some colors.
Very pretty colors, watercolory, beautiful colors.
Oh,
And
yes.
for element, what would you like to put your chip?
Number 3, Single Flower. They know I love butterflies. I love flowers. I love hearts. They know I love flowers.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking a single flower too. If you had a stamp or something that had more than one flower, you could just say there are a bunch of single flowers.
Right.
It'd be like a singles bar for flowers.
It could be 3 single flowers, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that would work. Okay.
This is how we work. We stretch things. That's why we wear stretchy pants all the time, because we stretch everything. And for random, Tracey, where do you want to put your chip?
Number 23, Add a Banner.
Add a banner. I have, single flower is a frequent guest choice. And I think somebody recently had to add a banner too. So those are all good choices.
I like it because you can use the little scraps to make banners. So I like that. We like using our scraps. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do. We do. Every little piece of paper has its purpose.
But how
life.
small does it have to be, Mary?
It can be pretty darn small.
Look, you're my new crafty best friend. It can be small.
Oh.
Bill won't tell you that, but it can be.
It still has purpose.
Tiniest. Bill, don't throw that away.
We'll have to compare trash sometime. Well, I think you did a good job.
I just found with my telescope.
Let's see what Mr. Wheel's thinking tonight. Let's give him a warm up. I think he needs one. And for a project, Bill, what do you want?
What do you want, Bill, for project? Who? You. Now you can't talk.
Hey, I'm game for whatever.
Okay. Well, let's see what Mr. Wheel has up his little spinner. Oh, it went over to 15. Oh. A2. It's your... Oh! You got your wish. Look how good this is going. For colors, will she get a pretty day? Or she get dragons? We would spin again if we get dragons. 24. Ice cream store. Now, that sounds good.
Oh, okay.
We're going to talk about each and every one of these, so don't panic, anybody. And for element. Yeah, we all like ice cream here.
I know, right? It's got to be food.
22. Tasty or tastes. We are going to talk about this. Don't worry. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but we can do it. Random. Will we add a banner? Nope. Guess choice. Do you want add a banner? It has to be from the column.
Let's add a banner.
Let's add a banner. Man, 2. She's got 2. Let's get those little pieces of paper out.
Oh my goodness.
You did great. You got some good stuff there.
Got some good
You should
stuff.
be feeling pretty good.
I'm feeling pretty good.
All right.
With you,
Well,
Mary?
oh, I'm always good. Not really. Sometimes I'm like sometimes I panic. But this is when I give my speech because I want other people to understand what
Speech,
Miss America. I want everybody to understand what we want in this challenge. And we start with, this is going to be your art project. We're not going to tell you what to do. We're not going to teach you anything. We're not going to give you a kit and say, here, use this. We just throw you in the deep end. We just say, go for the artistic expression. We want to see how you take these 4 parameters and make them yours. Okay. We're not going to be teaching. We're not going to be that. We've got too much to talk about, don't we, Tracey?
We do.
Yes, we do. Your projects can be very clean and simple and classic, or they can be very complicated and interactive. We're good with all of that and all the spaces in between. You can take each one of those parameters and make it very literal, like HEY Google, what's an A2 card? Or you can take it and make it very highly interpreted, like what are some ice cream colors? And then maybe HEY Google will give you some ice cream color palettes. But you can take them and just go to an ice cream store over the weekend and get some colors.
You could make a card shaped as an A2.
I had some ice cream before the show.
Yes. You did? See, the wheel was feeling that ice cream. But so you can take it either way. You can make it very literal or very highly interpreted. We are all about kids doing this, very seasoned card makers. We're all about everybody giving it a try. We do ask that you do your very, very best. And we are happy with your very, very best. Each parameter has to be included if you're going to play the challenge, but it doesn't have to be the focal point. It can be very cleverly intertwined somehow or other into your card. It does need to be handcrafted, and it needs to be family friendly. so I don't blush when I talk about it on other shows. So that's it. Other than that,
That's
let's
it.
talk about these parameters, shall we? Ready?
All
Are
right.
you ready to engage? Chatterboxes. This is when they just come on, turn on their fires. So project A2. A2. Generally in the USA, A2 is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card.
Yep.
There's a different size in Europe, and that's fine. You guys can do your European thing too, because we do have a lot of viewers over there. But how happy were you when you got A2? So are you top fold, side fold?
It depends on the image, the focal image that I'm thinking about. It depends, but I'm normally a top fold.
Are you?
So,
I'm a
actually,
side fold.
I'm a side fold. Look, let me for visual.
Yeah. There you go.
This way.
Those
But
are
then
the ones
sometimes,
yeah.
you know,
They're
we'll
just
see.
a nice little easy shape to work with.
Easy shape, easy.
So I don't think we have too much to worry about that. That's just 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 if you've never made one. An ice cream store. When you think of colors with Craft Roulette, we aren't very strict. We want to see what you see the color palette to be. Now, if you want to do ice cream store, you can think about the basic ice cream colors that you see when you walk in the whole store, Baskin-Robbins, pink and turquoise. Or you can go down to the bin of the different colors of ice cream too. There's going to be mint chocolate chip, and there's going to be bubblegum, and there's going to be fruity tooty. So you can take any of those, or you can do however you see it. So it'll depend on what we do with tasty or tastes.
Did anyone mention an ice cream truck?
Well, I was just going to say, oftentimes our colors will give suggestion because of the way the color palettes are. We'll give suggestions for actual images and elements to be intertwined with our element of tasty or taste. I would think we're going to get a lot of ice cream. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think that's going to be fun and very easy. What do you think? What's going through your head?
Running down the street after the ice cream truck.
It's always a good choice. I saw one today. So are you thinking truck? Or are you thinking
truck? I'm thinking truck. I'm thinking the what do you call the what is the thing over the truck? I don't see the awning. Oh, look at Bill. Bill using his big word. He said the awning.
The awning. Sounds like a hoity-toity restaurant.
I know.
Let's go to the awning tonight, shall we? We'll have ice cream. It will be tasty. But remember, you don't have to have the ice cream thing in this. It can, or you don't have to. Taste, because tasty or taste could be something like your good taste in clothing. Or you could have, or you could talk about anything that tastes. You can talk about different animals that taste different ways. What might they think was tasty? You might, there's multiple ways you can take taste. Good taste, bad taste, really bad taste.
Pizza.
Yeah, you can take it to food. You can take it all sorts of places, and then just use the idea of the ice cream colors for the way that you want to bring in the element. I know. It's tricky, isn't it? It just opened up a whole bunch of new doors, didn't it?
Tasty. Okay.
Tasty.
Gotcha.
So maybe somebody likes cookies. They want to do something about cookies, or they have haute couture and they want to do some beautiful clothes. You can do all that. Maybe you want to talk about good taste in card making. You could do that. We do have a place when you put in your card to justify what you have chosen. And so if you think it's good taste or whatever,
Yep.
we're good. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what do we have over there? We've got blueberries. What else are they saying? A store window could be good taste. Sprinkles. We could have some shaker cards, cake, candy, muffins. We often have really bad for diet parameters.
That's right up. Never mind.
You could put pie on a gingham tablecloth. Food prep grilling, that would be good. Printable cupcakes. Somebody's saying Mindless Crafting's printable cupcakes. Piece of apple pie, ice cream. See, they're all going to make me just want to eat all weekend again.
I know, right? Oh my goodness.
Fancy dresses. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cookies, ice cream. Yeah, I think we're all going to gain 5 pounds just like by looking at the gallery.
I think so.
You could take it on the tasty or tasteful realm. You could go very minimal.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Do a very minimal image. It doesn't have to necessarily do food. That I think you could sneak in a single flower that way. If you wanted to
as
do
in
it,
good taste,
as in
an
good,
art.
Yeah, good taste in card making.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Taste. Yep, that's good taste. Yep.
Yep. Yep, you could go anywhere. Tasting spoon. Oh, that's cute, Kelly. Donuts. Ooh. Donuts. The bee is tasting.
Donut.
Yeah. Honey. Yeah. We can go anywhere with this. Just think about it. If you start thinking about what supplies you have.
I'm thinking about it right now.
Endless
the wheels
ideas.
are turning. Okay.
Yes. Mr. Wheel gets that too. He gets it right in your brain. He does. Yeah. A bear tasting honey. That's cute. So, and then add a banner. Well, a banner doesn't. It can be just little pieces of paper, little triangles, little flags. A banner can also be like a sentiment banner.
Oh, yep, that's right.
What do you like to do? So,
I like to cut my little pieces of, since I always have scraps, but who doesn't, right? I like to take some of the scraps and make them into banners. Because I just like when you take something that would normally be thrown away and you make something really cool out of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I clean up my desk that way.
I don't know if you saw that. We already got a card submitted.
Nuh-uh. You aren't lying, are you? Who in the world got a card in? Yes, they've already submitted one.
Wow.
Well, then we better get busy. Are you set? Do you feel good?
I feel good.
Yeah. Okay. All
Sounds
right.
like a song.
I did want to go na 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 na.
No.
But ow!
Mary, you don't. Yeah, I don't know if you want to go down that road, Mary. The song, the sing along. If you're crafty and you know it song, we got a whole slew of them. Okay.
That sounds like a whole nother show in itself.
That's a whole nother show. Okay.
It sounds like a lot of fun. All right. Well, since you're feeling okay, and we've already got cards coming in, I think we're going to let the folks see our crazy commercials, and then we will be right back ready to craft.
All right.
Na 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 na. Let's go. Does card making ever wear you out? Are you just having one of those days? You ever say to yourself, I wish there were more Craft Roulette on each week? Well, have we got good news for you? In Review is like part 2 of Craft Roulette, which features you, our card contributors. It'll be easy to find because it airs here on our Craft Roulette YouTube channel. We go live almost every Tuesday evening at 6:30 p.m. Central, and we do a number of fun things during the show, including Mail Call, where I share some of the nice cards and goodies people send us. our card showcase, where we take a longer look at some of the contributions sent in from the most recent episode. And our Who Done It mystery game, where I recreate a card from the most recent episode's gallery, live on air. Everyone in the live chat gets to try and figure out which card I'm recreating. So, if you want more of what we do on Craft Roulette, you'll love our show, In Review. The Whodunit mystery game is just a game, and we do not actually solve mysteries, but we do actually solve mysteries. The show is supposed to be on Tuesdays, but we reserve the right to reschedule as necessary. Mary will not always know what she is doing, especially with buttons and or math. Stretchy pants and snacks are not required, but advisable. Please bring a friend. Too much fun for one person included. Hey, Cool Mary here. You might remember me from my breakthrough role, the In Review infomercial. While normal me and the special guest are gathering their supplies, let me take this opportunity to tell you about our stamp set, our die set. Whoa. Let me, Cool Mary, show you what you can do with them. Tubular. Whoa! Gnarly. Yes, you can order these off our web shop. Every purchase helps support our shows, and in return, you can be like me, Cool Mary. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think we are going to have another fun gallery. You can do all sorts, and there will be so many ways you can do this. I'm excited. I am ready. So I have not pulled this little guy out. I'm going to go winter because I can. And I think it's perfect for tonight. We've got the Frosty Cafe, and he's got ice cream, and he's cold, and I don't have to think too terribly much about this guy. So let me show you what the stamp's like. And it's one big stamp, so I don't even have to work. All I have to do is ink him and then color him. And he got kind of crooked. So it's one of our stamps from our friend at Trinity Stamps. By the way, while we are sitting here and we're just going to get this done, I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out because I will be adding this little guy to my Craft Roulette Creative Companion, where we did put a little book together for people to keep track of their craft journey. It's very, very fun. And I've been keeping track of mine since the first of the year. And so I will be adding tonight's entry right here, probably this weekend. And over on this side, I will be adding your ideas because you guys come up with the best. And so I will be adding the ideas that you gave when we were talking. And I will be talking right down here about Bill. So we've got a place down here for notes, and it's going to be saved for Bill. Anyway, that's over on Trinity. So if you want to,
I just put the link in the chat.
Oh, that was helpful. Thank you. I got to get my ink here. I know somebody asked earlier, how's JD? JD is my week-old grandson, and he is adorable. Just adorable. We've been working on his short vowel sounds. He's not doing very well, but he will get them. He's mostly just squeaks. So I say, ah, and he goes, ee. I say, but, ah, and he goes, ee. But he's got the most adorable squeaks. So he's doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm trying to be good, not be obnoxious. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. He's only had like one bad night, so I think he's doing great. So we'll get this guy nice and inked. So do you think Bill will make a card, you guys? Do you think he will make a card? We'll find out.
You're not on.
He's talking and he's not ready to come back though. So give me it. Yeah, there we go. Grandma Club. You're new to Grandma Club too, Laura. Congratulations. That's nice. Yeah, you hope that he makes a card. Me too. That would be lovely. Whoopsie. Didn't do very well. This is getting a little dry. Trinity made this stamp set. Oh, 1 month old. That seems like a big kid. See if I can get this better. So tell me, all you folks from Mindless Crafting, is Tracey fast? Am I gonna have time? Is she gonna be quick, or is she makes beautiful cards? I am not getting the best here. I'm gonna change ink. It's not even black. It's blackjack. Yep, they're hoping that he makes the card. Well, I think so too. She is fast, but not too fast. Okay. I think she knows lots of secrets how to make something look real complicated when it's not. Kind of like Ann Butler did. Okay, thanks for your encouragement. She does love the details. She's got beautiful, beautiful products with like watercolory looks and things. Yeah, make sure you check out Mindless Crafting. I am so bad at this. I may just do it on my own. I was wanting to do it like this so I could stamp over it. But, you know, there's a time and place for everything. So we'll try drop back and punt.
Are you ready to come back?
I hear that somebody's ready.
I'm going to double check. Are you ready to come back? All right, Tracey's coming back.
All right, young lady.
I'm coming back.
Tell us what you got in mind.
There I am.
There you are indeed.
I got ice cream.
Oh, I forgot I have these. You got ice cream? You're
Yep,
going to go
I've
with the
got
ice cream?
something that tastes sweet,
Ah.
right?
Can be.
Sweet can be the word, sweet. So what I'm thinking is of course I got my ice cream truck. Had to get the ice cream truck in there. And I got my awning.
Having issues. Okay. Oh, see, I'm going to have an awning too if I find a block big enough.
You want to borrow one of mine?
Yes, please. Hand it over.
All right, here you go.
Going back to plan one.
All right, let me move this out. I have to try not to go too fast, Mary, because I can.
Yeah.
I can be
it's going to
pretty-
take me a little bit.
Pretty quick here sometimes.
An ice cream truck.
Well,
brings
I
back
know I'm
memories
not
of it.
moving very
As a
fast.
kid,
The ice cream truck brings back memories.
Oops.
Yes.
Almost did.
running down the street, losing your mind when you heard the ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Memories.
Yeah. But they still have them. And I saw one at a baseball field at a high school today. But my mom didn't like them.
I'm thinking of sherbet type colors too.
Oh,
sherbet.
that's a great idea. Yeah.
Only because Bill loves sherbet like ice cream.
I do.
Oh, it's good. It's so good.
You sound like I was proposing or something. You heard how he said that? He said, I do.
I do.
Mary has an awning on hers.
I do. I do. It's an inking game. Every time we say I do, you have to ink a stamp.
Yes.
I may have to come in with a pen because I'm getting restless.
So everyone's off making cards right now, huh?
Oh no.
So kind of an orange.
It's not
An
a good
orange
image.
sherbet?
Really not. I haven't ever. I've never used this. I should probably. Well, you know what I didn't do? I didn't season my stamp at all. That was dumb. I'm just so excited about Tracey.
Oh, I'm excited too. It just feels like I'm crafting with friends.
You
You know-
are.
Crafting with friends.
You are. You are. Let's see if I can get this thing seasoned. There we
Okay,
go.
so
Let's do this right. One more time. One more time. For third time's a charm, right?
yeah, you got it.
Oh my. So your little logo has a scissors on it?
Has a scissor.
Yep. See, that's a good thing.
That's one of the favorite tools. They know I love the fussy cut.
What is it about fussy cutting? I love it too.
Oh my god,
I love it too.
It's therapeutic. You know, when you're cutting, to me, it's like therapy.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It is nice. We have a viewer named Grandma Gay, and she, when she first started fussy cutting. Oh, here comes Muscles. Just a second.
You got quiet.
It's not very flexible.
You got
Do I have
quiet
it on
there
the
for a
wrong
little
side?
bit.
I think I have it on the wrong. Somebody. Well, it says clear. I thought this was the clear side. Oh, you did it! I don't have a applause for you, Mr. Producer, but I got a feeling one's coming on. Yay! There it is. Thank you. Anyway, Grandma
Mary.
Gay, when she first started fussy cutting, she would fussy cut out of magazines and whatnot, but she would also cut fabric and make cards with it. And you crocheted last night.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I had to. Was that yesterday?
You
Yeah,
are
yesterday's
taking
live.
things to new levels.
I loved it. I don't know what made me. You know what? I've been cleaning up. That's why.
Yeah.
So because I've been cleaning up, I thought, I might as well go ahead and get some of the things that I found and start using them.
Well, it was such a
'Cause
cute
I actually-
book.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
very
It's
cute.
really, really fun. And subscriber is the one who made me who was the inspiration behind that book.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know if Saray is on here, but wonderful crafter named Saray Wallace, who we went shopping at the Dollar Tree together before. She came down to get a visit, and we went to our local Dollar Tree. You would think
That's
that we
cute.
knew each other beforehand.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was so fun. And she's the one that made me a book, and I said, "Oh, I want to make this.
Isn't that fun when you see something and you just go, "That I gotta do it."
I gotta do it. I gotta do it." You
Yeah,
know,
I gotta do it. I gotta get my hands around that thing.
the
right
list never ends, does it?
now. That is the best part, I think, is when you see something. And so, is it projects or products that make you run to your craft table?
That's a good question. I think
Probably
it's
a little bit of
project.
both.
It's a little bit of both, but when I see some projects, you know, you just want to kind of go about, you know, you get whatever, if it's a folio or something like a book, you just kind of make it your own. You might start out where you're crafting something. You see something and you start out a certain way, and then you're like, you know what, I could do it this way. And I think that's what I love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
I
like
really
the
liked how you were
inspiration.
adding signatures. I really liked how you were adding them.
Oh yes, look, no sewing.
No sewing.
I have a sewing machine
Mm.
that Bill bought. Bill over there talking about
I heard that.
right. Mr. Producer, can you mute him out?
Oh, he didn't hear you. He stepped away a second.
That thing stayed in the box about 4 or 5 years. Okay?
It was 2 years.
No.
Do you have one of those, Mary, where you have
I-
something in the box for?
I have a sewing machine. I've had it for many, many years, and
Okay.
I don't use it very often, though.
See,
Not at all.
Bill.
Mm-mm.
Look, Mary, I'm gonna say it to you now.
Mary,
Fair-
but you at least
fair
took it out of the box at the beginning at least once, right?
Oh, it's been used many times, but it's old. I
He's
mean,
throwing me under the
I've
ice
had it
cream.
probably 35 years. So.
Mary, he's throwing me under the ice cream truck. Okay. You just gotta tell it all.
I'm not good at it. That's the thing. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's always frustrating, and
and you
I'm not
want it to
very
be
good
fun,
at it.
right?
Yeah,
You want it to be fun.
more than I want it to be frustrating. So I can do some very basic stuff, but I wouldn't. I
Comes the
did
ice
get
cream
on
truck.
I did get on a committee one time for the what was it? Costume committee one time for something. And I just walked in and said, straight seams only. I can do straight seams. That's it. Don't ask for anything else. So and don't even expect those to be very straight. So that's kind of my. It seems like they're straight when I'm making them, and then I look at it. It's just like my cards. They're never straight either.
You know.
I just am a crooked person.
There's nothing wrong with that, okay?
Thank you. You know, we have a second show, and I do steal art every Tuesday. I am very crooked, and it's a card detective game show, and I try to get away with stealing somebody's art every week.
Ah,
Oh, I guess I boogered, but anyway, yeah, it's fun.
Explain more how it works so people don't think the worst of
I know.
you.
I'm thinking. Look, I'm already. The wheels are turning right now. Like, huh?
Well,
Do
it's
tell.
called Who Done It, and I pick
Oh.
a card from the current gallery and recreate it. Try to get away
how
with it.
fun.
And it's interactive, so people will watch when they're watching. They get to try to guess whose card I cased.
Okay, gotcha. Now that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
That's
They're-
a good idea.
They're super serious too, man. They're cutthroat detectives. They're good.
And you do that on Tuesdays?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
So it'll be one of the cards from like a recent
Tonight,
live stream, or
Tuesday will be
This show.
This show. So
okay, so it's still kind of fresh in their memory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I do keep with the parameters. I don't vary. I do keep with the parameters. I don't go
Must
off
be good.
off the
Irene
off the
Smith says
reservation.
it's a blast.
Oh, good. It is fun, and it's just amazing how they can even figure it out. I don't know how. I try to make it pretty sneaky. But
How much the
yeah,
ice
but that's
cream
enough
truck?
about that. So you worked at a
Whatever
library, and
help you
it
wanna
was Sue Small Kreider would like to know you. So you worked in a children's library, right?
I was a children's librarian. I started in New York Public Library,
Oh my goodness.
which is like the largest system in the world. And I started as I started as a tech, and then they had
Okay.
like a scholarship for anyone that wanted to be to get their master's free.
Oh.
And I decided, hey, since I've been here a couple of years, and I really love the community that I was working in,
Mm-hmm.
I might as well go ahead and get my master's degree. And that's how I started my career as a librarian with New York Public Library.
That's amazing.
And started
do you-
working. They threw me up in the children's department, right? Because the librarian quit. And I was like, oh my! I didn't have kids at the time, so I was like, not the children's library.
Perish the
I have
thought.
to read a book in front of all these kids.
Oh, oh. And then you ended
And
up loving it.
I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I started singing to the kids, started
Mhm.
incorporating, I made it my own and just started incorporating some dance. We would do but I fell in love with the smaller kids, like the preschoolers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how Little Storybug came about, because I love that age. I work with a lot of different ages, teenagers,
Mm-hmm.
The middle schoolers, but for some reason, something about the younger kids that really, really just got to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that became like I think my strongest programming was with the younger kids.
That's good. They need
Yeah.
inspiration.
Yeah, so it was fun, and we do art, and we make paper beads, and we'd read a book too, but
Right?
we did crafts, whatever it took to get the kids into the library and loving the whole idea of the library and reading.
Mm-hmm.
That was what it was all about.
Yeah. I took my 4 kids to the library every week. I think we had our books for 2 weeks. So we would go every 2 weeks, and we would go during lunch because nobody would be there.
Oh,
So then we had the library and the librarian all to ourselves.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
yeah. And so it was great. It was really fun. And I remember one time I counted, and over a year's time we had borrowed 500 books.
Wow.
Yeah, and I read them too. So do you have a favorite kids book?
Boy, there's so many,
That's a
but
tough one. There's so
I
many
have
good
to
ones.
say that anything that was more like a songbook
Mm-hmm.
was going to be, one of the books, like there was one called On Top of Spaghetti, that
Mhm.
song.
Mm-hmm.
That was a picture book. That was also turned into a picture book. And the kids loved it. They were like, Miss Tracey, read it again or sing it again. And they'd be singing with me. So it was interactive.
Mm-hmm.
And, but I have to say the Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Oh, yeah.
That was my daughter's favorite book. And
It's a classic, that's for sure.
that's a classic. but there's one called Ain't Gonna Paint No More. And I love that book.
I
Because
don't
you
think
can
I
sing
knew
it.
that one.
You don't know that one? That
I
was a
thought I'd
good
read
one.
them all. Oh my goodness.
Ain't gonna paint no more, no more. Ain't gonna paint no more. And that's how it started. And then we just go with the book and start singing. And you have like hundreds of kids singing this song with you, like as a team, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so we'd sing songs.
Oh, that's real good.
So that was my career as a librarian, 20 plus years.
You probably read
And-
Hungry Caterpillar a couple times.
Yep. In the light of the moon, an egg lay on a leaf. Have I memorized it by heart?
We had one book that, because we always read after lunch. And there was one book that was the counting book. It was a little golden book. And I still get tested on it by my kids sometimes. And I had it memorized because it was my Close My Eyes book. I could tell the whole story and have my eyes closed. So, yeah, one little puppy. Yep, it's just stuck. And I do not memorize well. So it must have been really well written.
Yeah, kids love repetition, especially the younger kids.
Do.
They love
Mm-hmm.
repetition.
Okay, so for my new little grandson, his little scrapbook, because I'm a scrapbooker, is not going to be a traditional scrapbook. It is going to be just my stories to him.
Oh, I love it.
And we'll intertwine things that are going on in his life, but it's not going to just be, oh, here you are at age 1. It's going to be my stories. It'll be so much fun.
It'll be your stories.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to love it.
Yep, and I can read it to him whenever I go over to visit.
Yep. Now, one of my all-time favorite books, I have to admit, Mary,
Okay.
is the book that I wrote.
You wrote a book?
I wrote a book.
Well, you should like it.
Add that to the
You
I
should
wrote a
like
book
it if you wrote it.
called Where Is My Sneaker? And it's
That
about a
sounds
little
cute.
boy looking for his sneaker. And he didn't listen to his mom. But had he listened to his mom, he would have found his sneaker. If he listened to his mom from the beginning. So it's kind of like there's a lesson learned there, right? Listen to mom.
Mhm.
Did the mom hide the sneaker?
The mom didn't hide the sneaker. That's the mystery. That's the mystery. I'm just going to show a quick cover real quick.
Oh, the dog got it.
Do you know, Mr. Producer, you done told the
I cracked the case of the sneaker.
I was going to say, can you guess where the sneaker is?
Spoilers.
Well, there's that one. So much for that one, Mr. Producer. Do you have another book, Tracy?
That is the one. I wasn't good,
Well,
and
that's
I wasn't going to write that book. When someone asked me, the publisher asked me to write that book, and I was like, I'm a librarian. I read books. I don't write them.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I have the illustrator and everything. She said, I just need the story. I just need the words.
Well, how about that?
And it's amazing how someone could ask you to do something, and then you kind of talk yourself out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so glad I did follow through on it.
Yeah. Well, that's really good.
Yep. So life has its turns, and doesn't it? It has its
It
turns.
does.
You just never know,
Mm-mm.
So it was a wonderful journey with that book.
Oh, I bet it's been really fun. Yeah.
It has been really fun.
Grand time. Well, I'm going to cut that bottom off because I messed it up.
Okay.
So.
I don't know if you can see my little shading on the window there.
Let's see. Oh, look at that.
Little
Now, is
gray
that one of
line.
your stamps?
This is one of our stamps. This is actually our summer fun stamp.
It's real cute.
And we also have, this is also becoming a digital because we're retiring some stamps to make room for others.
Uh-huh.
So we're actually moving some of those to digital. So we got a lot of people abroad, and that'll help them be able to get their hands. Yeah.
Yeah. Good point.
Actually,
You have
all of
some.
them moved to digital.
I'm sorry, Bill?
No, I was telling her I finished all of them. They're all moved to digital.
Bill is my digital creator.
Oh. Well done.
He's my digital creator. Okay.
So, do you have multiple illustrators, or do you do most of them, or?
I have illustrated some of my stamps when I felt bold enough to do that. I have illustrated some of them.
Mm-hmm.
But we do actually the guy that illustrated the book for me
Okay.
became my illustrator for the stamp sets.
Oh, cool. Well, they're beautiful stamp sets. Very ornate.
Thank you.
Or somewhat ornate, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to start putting this together a little bit. How you doing over there, Mary?
Well, I've got my little frosty guy all colored up, and then I'm going to make my little banners.
Are you using your scraps, Mary?
Well, I used actually this was on the floor, and so I saw this little scrap of paper and grabbed it and just used my markers for the color.
Yep, that's exactly how you do it.
Yeah, I have a whole. I love my little scraps. I hardly
Me
ever cut
too.
into a new piece of paper.
I just love to use. There's something about those scraps.
It's satisfying. It's much more fun to use them than put them away. Oh.
Yep.
Oi. Hey, with the tidying.
Oh.
I just ordered you a Misty, Mom.
You did order me a Misty. Thank you.
Oh, is that not?
Well,
It's
it's her credit card, but
Oh.
Thanks, Steve. Yeah, see, that's gonna
Look,
be
that
just fine.
reminds me when Bill bought his mother
Baseball glove.
Bill bought his mother a baseball glove for her birthday,
Oh, how
and then asked to
thoughtful.
borrow it when he was 10, and then he asked to borrow it.
Immediately.
Oh, that is so thoughtful.
After my dad got through with me, I had to take it back to the store.
These kids, you know.
That was pretty resourceful, though, really. They didn't think that was a great idea, though.
Not at all.
Resourceful, reschmorseful. I'm going to make that green instead of that color. That's pretty clever. I'm pretty impressed with your resourcefulness, though. That's pretty good.
Well, maybe I'll buy her a.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
I
I'll get
think
her
Mom
a
will
pony.
really like this. She'll really like this baseball glove.
I know she'd like a pony. She always reads
know,
books
right?
about ponies.
So you didn't buy her. You bought the baseball glove. You didn't buy the bat too.
Didn't want to push his
That was
luck.
probably smart not to buy the bat.
Actually, it was so funny because what happened when I gave her the birthday present, I said, "Here, Mom, happy birthday!" Time she opened it, I said, "Mom, can I borrow your baseball glove?" My dad. I'm not even going to tell you, okay?
Oh.
Just know that I was running to that store almost immediately. Kmart, take that thing back. Kmart was 2 blocks from our house. And I got there in record time, okay?
That's very cute. You must have had a good dad.
Mm.
Or something like that.
again.
Oh, something like that. Close enough. Let's see. So A2 ice cream store. I think this looks ice cream store-ish.
Something
Tasty
can taste
or
sweet.
taste. I'm going for sweets and then add a banner. I've done that. So now I'll just find a card. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm going for the word sweet.
I like it.
Because we like stuff that tastes sweet.
Yeah, that's good.
And a little bit too much.
I
So do you have a favorite ice cream, Mary?
love black walnut, but I don't usually
Ooh.
get it. But I do love something that has lots of nuts.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you?
You know what? I like me some a good vanilla bean, but I do like cookies and cream.
Ah,
Me and my
good
daughter, we
choices.
love a good cookies and cream.
Yeah, I probably like it a little too much.
That
But-
part.
Yeah.
That part.
There's that. I'm gonna see if I can find some kind of. I would love to have a black and white check.
Oh, that sounds like it would be good.
I don't know if I don't know what I have. But wouldn't that look good? Because black and white check floors.
Ah, yes.
It'd be a kind of a sweet background. So I'm gonna.
There's that word sweet again. back.
Sweet. Well, I've got this little guy. That's not horrible.
Bill, we didn't ask you what your favorite ice cream was.
Sherbet.
Yeah, he does love sherbet.
Vanilla, or I mean orange, or
It fluctuates.
He does like that orange sherbet.
I mean, there are times when I love pineapple, then all of a sudden I
Oh,
hate
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I want orange, then I hate that, and I start wanting. I rotate,
ah,
but I don't like rainbow because I don't like them to mix up.
no.
I only like the pure taste of whatever I'm
Yeah.
tasting.
There's that word taste.
Gosh, I wish you were more precise about your
I
taste
know,
on
right?
that.
that narrows it down, doesn't it, Bill? That really narrows
You're
it
just
down.
all over the place on that. That's good. Yeah, because you don't want to waste those calories. You got to know what you want.
I know, right? That has a little
I think
smoke
that
on it.
makes
But-
good sense.
Let's see.
So the
I'm going-
reason that I did learn about you is because of your card drives.
That's right. Yes.
Mhm.
We had the
So you're big on card drives. Can you tell us a little bit about it? Because we like the stuff like that too.
last one we did was the Operation Gratitude card drive,
Mm-hmm.
and we've done a couple of them. We did one during the pandemic because we felt like, we're stuck at home. Some people feeling down, so many of us felt disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought that doing a card drive for people that were in the nursing home. We did a Mother's Day and a Father's Day campaign around that same time.
Mm-hmm.
And we said, let's make cards for people who are in the nursing home.
Yeah.
Because imagine we saw on the news that you couldn't even get into the nursing home to see your people.
Right.
So it was just a whole mess. And then it helped us mentally to feel like even at a time that felt so dark and we felt so helpless, we could come together in our own spaces
Mm-hmm.
and we can create cards. And so that was one of the card drives. I think that was one of the most rewarding, only because even though we were disconnected, we were able to come together and create.
Yeah. That's lovely.
And so, yeah, we just,
At midnight.
And then we started mindless crafting at midnight.
That one blows my mind.
And I said, you know what? Who else wants to just craft at midnight? Because, you know, like, where are we going to go? We can't leave the house, you know?
Yeah.
People feeling quite isolated. And we would just do these midnight crafting. And I have to tell you, Mary, it was so fun. And
you're still doing it.
We're still doing it. Like, well, the pandemic's over. Okay, when's the next one? So we just kept doing them, and they've become a thing. So we do monthly, well, not this month, we didn't do one, but we do mindless crafting at midnight. And I was like, well, maybe somebody will be up. Yeah. And a whole lot of people are up at midnight. And we were like, so what are y'all wearing? And we said, I'm gonna wear my pajamas, not pajamas. I'm gonna wear my pajamas because who else is gonna see us at 12 midnight during the pandemic?
For real. Well, there was a lot
it's amazing how things just happen and brought us together, and it brought our crafting community even closer together. Mm-hmm. It brought us closer together, and it let us know that, you know what, we need each other.
Yeah.
You know, in times of like, you know, when you're going through stuff, crafting is the thing that has brought us together, but it's bigger than crafting. We needed other people, you know, to help us get through whatever that was, you know, whatever it was.
Yeah.
You know?
So we had different things that we were struggling with.
We had different things we were struggling with, yep.
We started Craft Roulette during the pandemic.
Did you?
March Friday the 13th.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Because that's around the time when that was at the beginning. It was around March when the pandemic started.
That's when everything went pear-shaped.
Yep.
Wow, isn't that something else? So wait a minute. So you just said, hey, let's do a Craft Roulette.
Pretty much.
From home. Is that, like, how did that start? Like,
well, Mr. Producer tells it better. So he was making fun of me.
All right, I'll tell it really fast. So I was helping my mom with her website and things before Craft Roulette, and she was teaching lessons. And so we had to figure out how to, it's called taxonomically sorting, but like how to make categories for the lessons so you could relate them. And so we came up with the project category. We came up with the color category. We came up with the element category. And so she had the wheel just sitting in her craft room, and I was playing with it, and I was kind of making fun of her. And I said, you know, your lessons are so just almost random that you could just spin the wheel and have endless lesson ideas. And my mom said, that sounds like a show. And so we added the random category.
Right.
And we had a show 3 days later or so.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. It was one of those, hold my root beer, let's do it.
And you can go watch that show, and it is very different from what we're doing tonight.
Oh, so different. But still not different, because it's still same wheel. Same wheel
awesome.
we still
and you showed up and said, you know what? Maybe someone else will show up with us. And boy, have they shown up.
10 people.
Yeah, there's about 9-10 people watching the first one on Facebook Live.
Amazing. And you created something that never existed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just put your heads together.
What's funny is the first name idea for the show was Wheel of Craft, but we didn't want to do something that was too close to, say, some other's intellectual property.
Right.
So we played it safe and came up with something else.
I didn't want Pat Sajak to come to the house.
It's a great name.
Well, I tell you what, I'll have to say, my favorite card campaign that we did was probably Operation Gratitude, simply
Mhm.
because it was a campaign aimed towards soldiers to send them cards so they could actually, they were blank cards, so they could receive them and fill them out and send to their loved ones. So,
Right.
so blessings were going on all over the place. First, you had the blessings from the people that were making the cards,
Mm-hmm.
who oftentimes felt like, well, you know, I'm just not good enough, and will my cards stand up to the standard compared to these intangible people that I use as a reason to hold myself back from releasing my skill and ability into the world, et cetera, et cetera. But then the beauty of it was that on the other side of that was a soldier
Yeah.
who's out in the middle of nowhere feeling all alone,
Mm-hmm.
saying, man,
With a little girl
no one sees
back at
me.
home.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. So for a soldier like this, he wouldn't care. I was telling Mary earlier, I said he wouldn't care if he received a crumpled up piece of paper with some scribble on it, because at that moment he's like, "Oh my God, someone sees me."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I tell this story only to say that this thing is bigger than us. It's bigger than our own insecurities or how we may feel about ourselves, our apprehensions about our so-called skill level,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to create these things and release them out into the world.
Yeah.
Because it's actually blessing so many people.
It really is.
All of you are
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
You're all
Yeah, you
incredible.
are. They are.
Release those gifts.
Yep.
We all got something.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Make the pretty card and then give it away. Use the pretty paper. Don't save it. Use it.
Mm-hmm. And then if you
Like
have a little
sometimes
extra space, you have a little more room for something new.
You have a little more room for something else. Yeah.
So, yeah. It's a win-win. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing to give away to somebody you will never know about.
Exactly.
You know, that's
that part.
That's kind of groovy too.
Yeah,
But
we
you won't
really enjoy
necessarily
this.
see that face.
I remember we tag teamed on that card campaign with Bitty Penny.
Oh my goodness.
We were
yeah.
crying. You know?
Yes.
For the children of Uvalde.
That's how we ended up meeting Bitty Penny, was through card campaign.
Uh-huh.
So imagine how wonderful that is to meet her and now meeting you, right?
Was she buried under a pile of cards, whimpering for help?
She was.
She got
okay.
so many cards.
She sure was.
She got so many cards.
But
It was
you know
wonderful.
what? At that time, again, you feel so helpless, and you're like, "What can we do?" And then my assistant at the time, her mom heard of Bitty Penny, told me about the campaign, and that's how we got involved. We were like, and then I told our crafty family, and everyone was like, "Yeah, let's go ahead and do it."
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how we teamed up with her and helped her with her campaign.
Yeah, we're big fans of Bitty Penny around here.
Yeah.
Oh, Tracy, can you move a little to the right?
To the right. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
We're big fans. I don't know how many times she's been on, but it's been a bunch.
Okay, I'm ready to.
She probably
almost
doesn't
move
know
on.
how many times she's been on either. Knowing Bitty
Been on
Penny.
a couple of times, huh?
Yeah. Whenever she puts in a card, she always says she doesn't know how many. It's, keeping track of such things is not her thing. So do you have a favorite tool? Kelly Lennart asks.
Let's see. It's got to be my Cutter B scissors.
Okay, yeah.
But you know what? My favorite tool is this right here.
Yeah.
No matter where you go, you can always take these with you and create something wonderful.
Yeah.
I always tell our crafty family that, you know what? The most important tool you have in your craft space, whether it's on the kitchen table, dining room table, back porch patio, which used to be that's how I started started our YouTube channel, was on the on the porch with the birds singing in the background.
Aww.
You know, that right there is either way, you still have you with you, you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah, your well-kissed mind is a good tool.
Yep.
Gonna put some little things on here.
Now, normally I don't put my base down already, you know.
Really?
I'm trying to get brand new over here. I usually decorate this part here first, and then I put all the other stuff down. But I'm over here trying to be different.
Oh dear.
This way. Oh.
I bet it's gonna just turn out just fine. So you have a
It'll
little
be
frame
fine.
around that?
And take your time.
Yeah, take your time. Don't worry
feel
about me.
rushed at all.
Just a
No.
little bit right here.
No, don't worry about me. Everybody else doesn't care, do you? No, never.
So don't rush to the point where I end up changing my words around.
Right. No.
Well, it's spelling stew.
You're spelling stew.
It's also tasty.
It is also tasty. Now that maybe we'll get some stew cards. I've never put soup on for a parameter.
Hey, Mom, what stencil did you use?
You know, I've had the stencil for so long, I have no idea what it is. Sorry. It's long lost its packaging. And I doubt that it has a name. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's a good one though. I like a little diagonal going on there.
Do you ever like
Carmina
to
says you've got this.
Who?
Carmina.
Hey, Carmina.
Yeah, I saw that she was in your group yesterday, on your yesterday call. And I heard Bill saying, Carmina. And I thought, oh, she must be a regular.
I'm always messing with Carmina. Through my love for
We're
her.
always singing.
Hector, her husband.
Oh,
Who feeds
okay.
her well.
Oh.
It's the
Gotcha.
food for us, okay?
Well,
For some
I'm glad you
reason,
got
every
tasty then.
live gravitates towards food. So this is great that we're
Well.
doing something with ice cream.
Yeah.
It's Sonia Creel's fault.
Is she on here?
Yes.
Look, you're just throwing all the subscribers under the bus. They're gonna unsubscribe, okay?
If you haven't subscribed over to Mindless Crafting, there is a link in the description below. And you can just click on Mindless Crafting and go on over and subscribe.
It's in the video title.
It's in the video title, just like I was trying to say in Not So Well. Oh, yeah, Creative Cindy. I think there's probably a gazillion stencils similar to this. So it's just real basic.
Oh,
Yeah.
here's something.
What?
So I think 470 is our record. Was
Yeah.
that from May or Gina? I can't remember. But we have the opportunity to break our submission record this week if everyone submits a card that is here. So
Wow.
Yeah.
And then that would be
Easy
a Mindless
peasy.
Crafting owned record until
That
whoever
Come
breaks
on,
it
guys.
next.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can. Yes,
Throw it
you
down.
can. You can do it.
I think
And it's easy, isn't it?
I think May
It
broke
is.
it, and then Gina broke it again right after May.
That
Oh,
could
wow.
be. Yeah. There's some vicious record breaking going
But
on.
May got us over 400 for the first time.
Wow.
And that was at the beginning of the year, and we
Yeah.
haven't gone down since.
That is a lot of cards, okay?
Mm-hmm. That is. It is a whole lot of cards. Ugh.
So,
amazing.
do you like stitching
Wonderful.
on your cards?
That would no.
I love stitching, okay?
I think it looks great.
Mary, I'm gonna stitch, okay?
You stitch away. I'm just not a stitcher at all.
I mean, not with a sewing machine, though.
No,
That's different.
You gotta draw the line with.
You gotta draw the line with stitching.
Okay, so did you see Biddy Penny's slow stitch video? I have not ever laughed at a video as hard as I laughed at that one. It was all about yeah, and it was she was so frustrated, but it was Biddy Penny being frustrated. So it wasn't like I'm really angry, upset, frustrated. It was just like this is just not working, kind of frustrated, and it was good. And it made me feel a little bit ornery to laugh so hard, but at the same time, I couldn't stop.
Oh, we love laughing. Sometimes we just
yes, it's called
go
Dear
back
Diary.
and watch our old videos and start laughing at ourselves again.
Oh gosh, yes. She says it's called Dear Diary. I might hate slow stitch. She was.
Oh, that's the name of the video.
Yeah.
Did she do it live? It was a live stream?
I think she did a voiceover.
Okay.
For it. Yeah. It's worth a watch.
Is Biddy Penny on here tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She sure is.
So there is a time limit for when you can submit cards, and that is in Central Time. That is midnight on Sunday. We do offer extended submissions to our patrons until Thursday, but that is a paid option. But for everyone that wants to submit a card, you don't have to create an account or anything. You just go to the website and fill out a form and upload your picture. You can do it from your phone.
It's pretty easy.
470 is the record. So if we can get above,
so how many cards are submitted now?
I can check. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. They're submitting right now, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You
even
have to come
Margie
up with this.
card.
You have to come up with a song about submitting.
Margie.
I'm waiting. It should be good.
Oh, you're saying
I'm
a song about submitting a card?
You probably could come up with one.
There's 24 in already.
24 already. Submit. Get those cards right in tonight. I think there's plenty of room for you guys to sing. My songs don't go so
submit
great.
your cards today.
There you go.
Head over, submit your cards today.
I'll do the percussion.
You can do it.
Put your mind to it.
Head over and submit your cards today.
Yeah, that's the one I've been waiting for. 206 episodes I've been waiting for that song.
We usually sing the "Hello, crafty family, how are you?" Of course, Bill will come in with the sound effects. Hello, crafty family, how are you? It's such a lovely day, and I'm glad you came to play.
Oh,
hello, crafty family, how are you?
Yeah, ooh. That's nice. I used to have a client that was a teacher, and she would do the Addams Family song for her. You know,
I know.
I love
that. It's the perfect.
Yeah.
It's the perfect song.
Time to line up. Time to line up. Yeah. Time
to submit.
Time to submit. Time to submit. You can make them really cuties, or they can be whatever. I'll have to work on that. Or you can. Yes, that's good. I'd forgotten about that. I always kind of hated when she started singing that because
it's really not that hard.
Oh my gosh, there it is. Just include the parameters. They've got to be friendly, family friendly. I always put too many
Right.
syllables or not enough syllables.
Make sure it's
My
family
meter is-
friendly.
There you go.
Da 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 da.
Time to submit.
Da 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 da.
You will be hip. Time to submit.
Da
They
da da
have
da. Ice cream
banners.
store.
Da, da,
It's
da, da, da,
really,
da.
really tasty.
It's even kind of pasty.
It's really fun with Tracey. And don't forget Mr. Bill.
You're a natural, Mary.
Oh, brother. That's it.
Oh my goodness.
Really
Yahoo.
comes
That
up with
was.
good little slogans. Huh?
Oh, man. We may have we may have unleashed a new beast. That'd be good.
Unleash,
need a-
unleash the beast, okay?
Yes. So your stamps they are lovely and they're fairly ornate compared to like this, something like this. So Sylvia Torres, congratulations Sylvia Torres, she started watching with Gina K, but then she went back and started watching episode 1, and she has now gone all the way to catch up with her first live show. So congratulations, Miss Sylvia. And plus she sends in bonus
Nice.
cards for the shows that she watches. It's pretty fantastic. Anyway, she's here tonight, and she would like to know, is there a favorite stamp set or category of stamps that you consider your go and find yourself that you go to and you find yourself using them often?
You know what? There's a half sunflower stamp
Okay.
that I absolutely love. It's the Belief stamp. And I absolutely love that half. I love flowers. They know I
Uh-huh.
love flowers and butterflies.
Right.
But it's that half flower.
Single
it just
flower.
does something.
Single flower, yeah.
It's a half of a sunflower.
I bet it's pretty.
It's the cutest. And then there's the butterflies. But here it is right here. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
You see the
Yeah,
half sunflower
That's
Here you
cute.
go
Yeah.
now.
with the kids? I'm not in
Uh-huh.
camera. But,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
I
could
just
see using that a lot.
I've used that so much to make borders around cards, and
And it doesn't have to be yellow.
it doesn't have to be. I've done every kind of color
I bet.
that there is.
By the way, we do have a craft roulette tradition, don't we, Chatterbox? And that is, we always ask our first-time guests when we remember,
They said you were up
if
to
you
no.
are Team Purple or Team Orange. It doesn't mean it's your favorite. It just means if you were going to vote for Team Orange or Team Purple, which would you vote for? I think it's pretty obvious.
Team purple. But
Yep.
orange in the fall, though. Orange in the fall.
Yeah?
always wins.
Caitlin Anthony is like that too. She goes orange in the fall, and
Orange
then
in the
she's
fall.
purple all the time. Look at all those purple hearts.
There's a
Bill.
lot
Can
of
you
purple
see all
lovers in here.
those? They are serious.
The purple people are taking over.
They are. Look at them, all those purple hearts. Yeah, I had a feeling. I put Mr. We also have a lot of animal or inanimate objects that have names here. And Mr. Mike has on his purple shirt because I was pretty sure you were purple. And then when you showed up in your purple shirt, Mr. Producer just looked at me and went, purple.
Oh,
Team
that's
Purple
why you
is a-
said that.
Yeah, Team Purple is a very vocal majority in
Yes.
our chat.
Yes.
Here comes some orange, though.
It's
Yep.
purple.
See, there's my girls right
It's
there.
purple.
Team Never Orange. Oh, hurt. Well, that one was an easy one, but So it's like your favorite color, right? Is it?
No.
No?
My nail color is actually my favorite color. Like
Teal.
almost like
Teal.
the blue, aqua, like an aqua blue.
Teal.
Mm-hmm.
Teal kind of colors. I love, love, love.
Ah.
I looked at your website and I told my mom, "Oh, it might be teal."
That's right, you did.
It's teal.
It's teal for real.
Yep.
Well, you played into Team Purple real well, and you made a lot of new friends.
I'm looking for my parameters here. Let's see.
We've got
Here they are.
A2 card,
Okay, I did.
ice
Okay.
cream store, colors,
Mhm.
tasty or tastes, and add a banner. If you are just coming in, this is Craft Roulette, and we are having a great time with Tracey
We're
and
having
Bill
a
Phillips from Mindless Crafting. And we are making cards based on what we just went and spun a wheel, and Mr. Wheel told us what to make. And so that's what we're doing. This is not a planned program, and it's a lot of fun. We would love to have you guys be a part of our show too by sending in a card that we can show off in our gallery, and then maybe on another show we can discuss it, and then see it maybe next week before the show. It's all very fun. We just love to have card fun.
Well, we're having a good time, and
Good.
we love the whole randomness.
Yes, random's fun, isn't it?
Random is fun.
And
I don't want to have
Blessed
everything
Wilson,
figured out.
well, you end up figuring it out somehow or other anyway.
Right.
So-
But you got to start, right?
Yeah, and it
In
does
order to
help you
figure
get
it out.
started. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Smurf did a light up card, but she already had this image stamped. How about that? Have you ever made a
Oh.
light up card? We're big on light up
I
cards
have
around
never made a light up card.
Oh, you got
Smurf
to
is
get
getting
into
fancy.
the
Wow.
light up cards, because one of our favorite spin sponsors, if we can have one, and friend of Craft Roulette is Amanda Stevens, who has Pear Blossom Press, and they make the guts for light up cards,
Oh.
and
You
they're
know what?
super
Someone
easy.
posted a light up card in our group.
They're real easy to make, and I made one
Wow.
a couple weeks ago, and it had a disco ball.
You might want to check this out, Tracy.
Gotta look. There you go.
Oh.
It had a disco ball.
Oh.
And it just has a little push button thing.
Disc snow dance.
Disc snow dance. But
Oh
they're
my
amazing,
goodness,
and they're
that
not
is-
hard at all.
That is so precious.
It's just fun.
And that's easy to make?
It is super easy to make.
Wow.
We'll get some lights for you, Tracy.
Okay.
We'll
That
take
is
care of
awesome.
Yeah.
I am
She has
loving
one that's
that.
called One Light, and it's just one light, and it's just, you just put it there and have a hole, and it just lights it up. It's so easy. You don't have to do any wires. Then there's others that have wires, but they're not hard. You don't have to make a circuit or anything. It's easy.
Okay, good. There's
Yeah.
no burning down the house or anything, huh?
No, I think that'd be hard to do with these. You don't get, they're LEDs, so they don't get too hot.
I love it. Could you imagine the Christmas cards with the light up, with the lights and stuff? I love it.
Somewhere. Okay. Here's my bag. I'll just pull these out and show you a couple because they are so fun. Well, there's one with wires.
Oh,
But-
wow.
Yeah, they're not hard.
So she
so-
sends it's like the whole kit.
Yep. You get all these little light up things with the batteries and everything.
How genius is that? Oh,
And see, those guys
my
all have
goodness.
lights. And I think, was this a Craft Roulette card? I don't know. And that one has a little, I think that was a halo light. So it was like a circle of lights.
oh my goodness, that's cute.
That is awesome.
Wow.
And there's one for the little house, or the little
Oh,
trailer
I
has a
love
light. Isn't that just, they're just fun.
So all of that is in one kit?
You get different kinds of where is it? There it is. There's
Oh,
he's got
my
his little
goodness,
eyeballs.
no.
Well, she has different styles. She's got the one light, and then she's got twinkle lights, and oh, look, our original little roulette.
Oh
With
my
his-
goodness.
yeah,
Look at the
he had-
robot.
He had one in his. I can't see it too well because we're so lit up here, but yep. She has twinkle lights. She has one light. She
That
has.
is-
I
all
love the
sorts of
robot
really
one.
fun-
That robot is so precious, okay?
Robot has been a thing around here.
Imagine giving that to kids, okay? To a kid.
Right.
Hey, give that to me, okay?
Bill would love that. He likes that. And he likes googly eyes, okay?
Kids of all ages.
You saw our microphone, right, Bill? With the
Hey.
eyes on him?
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll have to pay attention. It's
He's
Mr.
awesome.
Mike.
Mr. Mike.
Oh, there you go.
There's Mr. Wheel, Mr. Mike, Mr. Producer. I think that's all the misters we have, isn't it?
We are but characters in the Craft Roulette cinematic universe.
Someday they're going to take over, and they'll boot me off the island. That's looking so cute. Do you do insides of cards?
You know what I do? I just
Do ya?
like put a little something in the corner or something like that that
Mhm.
relates to the, the whole card and stuff. So
Mhm. Yeah, I put some glossy accents on his nose, so I can't really open it until it's dry. But
oh yeah. Sometimes I try to sneak it before it's I have my that's one of my favorites too.
yeah,
The glossy
Yeah.
accents. Yeah.
right.
Another favorite.
And I put some shimmer on him. I don't know if you can see it. He's cute.
Yes, he is.
We had a fundraiser for Operation Smile one time, and it was called the Frosty Cafe, and I was telling Tanisa at Trinity about it, and that's why she sent me this stamp. And I had not used it,
That is cute.
but it was fun. Yeah, the Frosty Cafe,
We have a
and
song
we had,
with
like,
carrot
hot
with the
chocolate
carrot
and stuff.
nose.
yeah, he's a good-looking guy.
Cute. We were actually singing winter songs on the Mr. Ice Cream, right? We were singing winter songs on the channel yesterday, I think it was.
Oh,
And we were talking about a snowman being big and tall with a carrot nose.
yeah. You probably don't
Also,
have.
every time that thing comes up, I see the banner comes up. People are
Yep, that
submitting
means-
cards right now.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Right.
They're
And the
like,
gourmet-
they're like, Tracey, you better hurry up and get your card. They are really submitting cards.
Yeah. Yeah, they're serious. Not
Okay.
everybody does it on Friday nights. Some people are tired.
Some people
That's
just
okay.
watch, right?
And some people watch on Saturday morning in Australia. So
Oh, yeah.
so they will go
Australia's
ahead
different.
and be after
Different
it.
time zone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm almost to the end here.
You're doing well. So Crafty Tafty 2 asks about, and I haven't seen you do this yet. I hope to in the future. She says she loves to watch you put together clusters from pieces on your desk. What inspires you to go from baskets to paper crafts? What was that turning point besides the fact that it's just awesome?
There was a card campaign. Going back to the
Okay.
campaign again, and it was a campaign for a children's hospital. And I was like, okay, I see people. Let me go on YouTube and look up some stuff about, card making. And they were doing it for the children's hospital. And I said, okay, I don't care what my card looks like. I'm going to make some cards for the kids. I thought it was just something that would be so wonderful to do. I didn't really care how the card looked, but I wanted to kind of learn because I was like, man, these people are making some cards and they're like pretty fancy. Like, you know, the base and the folds and the 8-2 and the.
Yeah. And it was
so
all new.
I started getting down that rabbit hole, you know.
Yes.
And that's what started it, was being on a campaign, making a card for the kids in the hospital. And that's
nice.
how I transitioned, kind of like, oh, I kind of like this. I want to learn more.
Gotcha.
And actually, when I was on May's design team, I was still Gift Basket Appeal. And I remember her saying that she was like, I'm looking to see what Tracey can do, because it's kind of a transition when you're going from gift baskets, which is still a design element, and you're going to now do this still design, you know, but now you're doing it for you're doing it in a card making sense. So I've always been crafty, but I just like the fact that I can make a card and be able to kind of make it my own, you know?
Yep.
So you can multi-purpose a stamp set. Stamp set doesn't have to be where you use that one stamp just for that one thing. You can color the flower whatever color you want. If you want the flower to be blue, then you make it blue. If you want it to be green, you make it green. You just make it your own.
Yep.
And I love that element about it. And then when I applied for May's design team, and she said she chose me, I was like, oh boy. I guess I need to
Did you do some dancing?
A little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
And I think I was on a design team for about maybe 5 years, maybe.
Oh wow.
Quite a good amount of time. So
she sure has fun too, doesn't she?
She does. We've met her in person before. She invited me to teach at NativeCon.
Oh, nice.
And it was really a great experience. And the amount of people that travel, like, Tracey, I'm coming from such and such to take your class. I'm like, really?
Ooh.
You're coming from where?
Right.
You came from Canada.
Ooh.
You rented a bus with 18 people.
Oh my gosh, really?
I'm like, what?
That is exciting.
I mean, it was really exciting, and we didn't realize that, you know, people were like really into just the teaching and the, like, I just love your videos. And people just kept saying, we love your videos and we love what you do on your channel. So we kept going.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's all about the subscribe. And then they said, here's what they said to me. Tracey, why don't you open up your own store? And I was like, oof, I fought it tooth and nail, Mary. I fought it. And I said, you know what? If we get to 100,000 subscribers, we'll open a store. And guess what happened?
They went and did it to you, didn't they?
and reminded you every step of the day, said, we'll be right there with you, Tracey. We'll be right there with you. And sure enough, they were right there with me, Mary, every step of the way.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's been a journey.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds
to say the least.
Indeed.
So now, six years later into having the store, it's been a wonderful journey.
Tracey, Terrence Dicker says, which MadeItCon did you go to?
I think it might have been the second one. I think it might have been the second MadeItCon that she had.
It was in Tennessee.
It was that's right. It was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
That's how you knew you made it, right?
You know what? I still was kind of like, ooh, I don't know if they're going to like what I teach. You know, you get that kind of doubt in your mind. And then people are like, we drove from such and such just to take your class. And I'm like, oh boy, I hope it's good.
Right.
No, here's what really happened. we showed up at the wrong hotel,
We
and
sure did.
Peggy's on here right now. And Tracey went in the hotel. She came back with someone. I was like, does Tracey know someone down there? And apparently Peggy was like, Tracey?
I was shocked that people actually knew who I was.
Oh.
I was like, huh? She's like, I watch you all the time. I'm like, oh my goodness.
That was a funny day that day, huh, Peggy?
It was funny, and it was just so rewarding. It was the best time ever. All right, I'm just about done here.
I just kind of started picking up some trash and
Look at my cones, okay?
when the question.
Peggy says, I took every class Tracey taught.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
I even taught we did mindless crafting, and we actually did a gift basket. I did a gift basket class as well. We did Mod Podge. I taught a Mod Podge class. I was all over the place.
And Mary, you know what was really awesome was
What?
Peggy. Okay, Peggy, she was a phenomenal crafter. I mean, her skill level was through
Oh
the
my
roof.
goodness.
And I was thinking to myself, why in the world is she
I was
taking
like,
this
why is
class?
she in my class?
But it was just the love, you know what I mean? It was the love because Peggy was amazing, you know?
Like, what? You're like, Tracey, we're here for you. I mean, whatever we do, we're here for you. I'm like, y'all are you're just excellent. Excellent people.
That's really good.
And
Nice.
so hopefully we have even more crafty family now that we're on here with you, Mary.
Oh, I should think so.
Y'all do such
I
a good
should
job
think
here.
so.
I love what y'all are doing.
Well, thank you.
I got to put some chocolate ice cream on here for Bill.
No
Yes.
sherbet?
I'm doing the chocolate. We've been addicted to Dolly Parton's buttercream.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, chocolate icing. I've been baking just so that I can frost the cake with her
I'm going to
icing.
have to go to rehab just to get
It's not good.
free from Dolly Parton's frosting, okay?
The buttercream icing. I'm like, what? So I'm baking. I must have baked 3 cakes in the last 2 weeks because just to get the frosting off the ice cream, the frosting off the to frost the cake.
Oh, for Pete's sake!
It's really good. It's the I don't know how the other flavors taste, but it's the buttercream. It's the buttercream one, the chocolate buttercream icing,
Sounds good.
and it
Sounds like is
Duncan
it like fudge?
Hines.
Is it
It's
almost
Duncan
like
Hines. Yep.
man,
I'm
Dolly?
just gonna throw a
Dolly,
fudge.
what you
ice
do
cream
to
in here.
us?
What did Dolly do? Not good.
Dolly, she must not eat it.
She's messing up my kettlebell workout though. I'm like, I'm on a mission, Dolly.
Oh my goodness. I wonder how she doesn't look like she eats her own frosting.
Look, I'm like, when I go in the store, I'm like, hello, Dolly.
This is Tracey, Dolly. I wonder if she would like making cards.
It's me again, Dolly.
It's me again, Dolly. You think she would
I'm
like
not
making
looking
cards?
Swell, Dolly.
Have you ever sent her a card?
You know what? I probably need to, though.
Yeah. Her birthday is in
goodness.
April.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Maybe that should be our next campaign. Dolly cards.
Hey, the Dolly Parton
Save
campaign.
Bill.
I know, right?
No more frosting. No more frosting. Dollywood now has a
frosting
section
swell,
of rehab.
Dolly. I could come up with a jingle for her frosting.
You could. She probably would use it.
You might use it, right?
Yeah, she might. She's such a character, is she not?
She is. She definitely is. Okay. I said, when did she start doing frosting?
Probably after Paul
I told
Newman
Bill, I
started
said
making
she's gonna-
spaghetti sauce.
She makes spaghetti sauce?
Paul Newman does.
Oh,
Said
Paul
when
Newman. Okay,
after
yes,
Paul
I'm
Newman started
sure
making
that he
spaghetti
does
sauce.
the dressing too.
And popcorn.
Yep. Oh, I'm liking that, Mary. Little bunny.
Well, I just picked up some trash. just I make a card out of it.
I think I might be. Well, just one more thing. Have you ever heard someone say?
Yeah, just one more.
Just one more thing. And look, I'm going to use the other side of this just because.
Just one more can of frosting.
Did you ever hear yourself say, just one more can of frosting?
Just one more can of frosting.
Dollywood has now been changed into rehab wood.
I know, right?
Frosting.
I'm going to tell her, I'm not looking swell, Dolly. Can you tell, Dolly?
My waistline's beginning to swell,
Dolly. Bill's never been happier.
Bitty Penny, honestly, Dolly is on my parameter list for April because it's her birthday. So it's coming in April. So
really?
Yeah, for real. Gotta do something for the Dolly. And I'm not talking.
Have you ever been to the amusement park?
No, I have not. No.
Neither have I. I was just asking.
Yeah. I used to have one. I had her record at one point in vinyl way back when, but
oh wow.
Yeah.
You should have kept
before
that.
I was married, so that was really a long time ago.
I just have to add more ice. Look, I'm saying icing. It's ice cream.
Yeah, it's not going to be. It's not going to be a gallery for people who are not trying to eat.
I know, right?
Allison said her junk food cravings just went through the roof.
That's what usually happens. Yeah.
We've had a couple foodie ones lately in the last few months.
So last time I checked in, we had 26. We now have 43
Holy smokes.
Contributions in.
Oh, wow.
Boing!
So good job, team.
Is that a pretty good number for a live?
Well,
it's pretty good.
They'll keep, yeah. It depends on what. It's funny because sometimes we get parameters that you might not think would lend themselves to quick creating.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of awkward parameters. Like tonight's parameters are very cohesive and they're kind of, I think they lend themselves pretty, to making cards pretty easily. But it's always surprising when we get something that kind of looks like a stinker. We'll have a ton of cards come in, and they just come in all weekend.
Mm-hmm. And they'll be exceptional. They'll be so interesting. The worse Mr. Wheel can give us, the better the gallery.
I'm looking forward to seeing all of the different. So if I was to go to your website, I would be able to see them like right now.
Not tonight. I was about to say we do a thing where just to protect ourselves in case someone submits something naughty. We don't.
Okay, gotcha.
We don't release the gallery until Monday, so we have a chance to go over all the cards.
Trying to look up, yeah. Y'all have got all the bases covered.
By the way, Mary, Pammy Ballington says she can get you some free passes if you come to Tennessee.
Oh wow,
how nice.
Pammy!
How nice! Thank you. Tennessee's lovely. I've been through Tennessee.
Christina is my type of person. She says, for some reason, I think I will have some ice cream for dinner. Sounds good to me.
Look, that was me before this live. I had some cake. I had the chocolate frosting. with
Oh my gosh.
with chocolate cake and some vanilla ice cream, and I heated up the cake to be even worse. I heated the cake up and then I put the vanilla ice cream on top.
Oh, gee.
It's
living
Dolly's
well.
fault.
I was about to say, are you going to blame that on Dolly too?
It's Dolly's fault.
Dolly, Dolly, Dolly. She's probably
Look,
going
it's
to
the
call me
American
and
way.
say,
You
"What
must
is
blame it
all
on
this
someone,
talk?"
okay?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
like serious at your house. How long does
There
it
we
take to
go.
get to you from here? I don't want the whole cake here, but it sounds too dangerous.
It sounds dangerous. And Bill went to go get groceries yesterday, and he
Oh,
went
and
by
we know.
himself. I had to
Mm-mm.
call him.
And I forgot so much stuff, but you best believe I didn't forget that Dolly Parton, okay? Or the ice cream.
Right. I said, "What about the eggs and the breakfast?" So did you get milk? No, but I got a Pepsi.
Oh.
So guess what? I'll be going grocery shopping tomorrow.
Oh. Well, you're probably almost out of frosting.
Get some real
Probably need to.
groceries, okay? I'm just putting in some little details on here, and
I think I'm going to change that color.
all righty.
Oh my. Well, I got an extra card in. I don't have anything tasty on this one, I guess. Well, that bunny may think that Daisy's looks tasty.
I know, right?
There's a stretch. That's how we stretch. So would that count? A2? No, it's not an A2. Gosh, Deputy Heidi's going to come get me if I try to put this in as a card. It doesn't work at all. I could cut it off and make it an A2. It's kind of cute. Well, I used to have a dog that would think he was tasty, the bunny. Yeah.
Oh.
He loved to eat a good bunny. Fast. He was unrepentant too, man. He loved it.
So where are your dogs right now? Are they in your room?
No, they're somewhere. I don't know.
Hopefully not ripping anything up, right?
No, they're not rippers.
I love it.
Yeah.
We have
They're
one dog
big
that
and
likes
lazy.
socks, okay?
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Are they small dogs or big ones?
No, they're big.
Oh.
But Boomer lost like 9.5 pounds.
Oh, Boomer.
Yeah, that tells you something, doesn't it?
That tells
That
it all.
sounds good.
Yeah, he
That tells it all.
he topped off at 91 pounds, and but over a year we took off 9.5 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So he's doing pretty well. Well, I'm going to go through my card and make sure that Deputy Heidi will let me pass and send it in. It is an A2 size card, and my ice cream colors were pastels for all those delicious flavors at 31 flavors. I think some sherbet would be well represented here. And then in the background, I did the black and white floor that I think kind of looks ice cream story. Tasty or taste, well, you can see lots of good tasty treats there. And then I added a little banner right there.
There you go.
That's my card for
I love
episode
it.
207.
I love it.
I'm happy with it. I like it. Let's see how you did. You got an A2.
Mm-hmm.
Your ice cream store colors went over into the images, which is just fine and perfect. It's very colorful, very fun. It is. It's great.
We have so much ice cream. It's coming outside of the truck. Okay.
I see. It's more than a truck.
It doesn't have to be inside the truck.
It's 2 stories full of ice cream.
The scoops are larger than the wheels. Okay.
You've got a point there. And you've got tasty or taste. You can see that it is a tasty card. And you've got
It's
a darling
sweet.
little banner up there. Well done. Did you end up with any little scraps of paper?
Well, I have these little. Look,
You can make
Bill,
something out of those.
don't look over here. I'm gonna make something out of this, okay?
I think you will. You can always put something on the back, right?
I mean, is this too small? Like, is this too small?
That'd be close to too small, but yeah. But I could find a way to use it.
I could find a way. There's always a way to use it.
That's right. Well, we're going to let you relax just a minute while we tell all our friends how they can play. Give away some stuff, tell them who's coming up, and thank our patrons, and we'll be back to say goodnight to you guys. How's that sound? All right.
Sounds good.
All right. You did great. Look at her go.
Thank you.
Look how easy it is. See, she just had a good time. She did what she does best, which is talk and make a card. I think that's just lovely. What a fun night I had. I hope you guys did too. You can play. You have till midnight on Sunday Central Time to send in a card using those 4 parameters. Make sure it's handcrafted, your very best work. And it doesn't have to be the very best compared to somebody else. It needs to be your very best. And make sure it's family friendly. That's what we look for. Send that to craftroulette.live. There's a submit form. Easy peasy, you can do it. Hundreds and thousands of people have done it before, so I know you can do it too. Who do we have coming up? Let's see. Oh, it's that Sir Sire of Silliness. We look forward to him. Ardith after that. Carrie Rhodes, who has a dog that has been on the show. Kelly Taylor will be joining us after that. And then we get to meet Nina Yang from Waffle Flower. I'm looking forward to each and every week and spending it, hopefully, with you. By the way, you can always go to craftroulette.live and see the guest page and go see all their socials. They're all linked there, so you don't have to worry, who was that person? You can go find them. They've got their picture. It's easy peasy to find. Look at all you lovely, lovely patrons. I'm so thankful for you. It is so nice to get to know you. I got to know some more people Tuesday when we had a Zoom call talking about, what is that wonderful book again, Mary? What was the name of it? This one. You mean the Craft Roulette Creative Companion? Yes, we had a Zoom call, and we're going to be doing that once a month and talking about how people are using it because we all use things differently, and it's kind of like a Craft Roulette journal and diary as you go through your journey of Craft Roulette. Because some people, we are just addicted. We are. And we just love it. So, anyways, you can find that over on Trinity Stamps. And by the way, the people that I promised a gift of that book, I got the books today. So they will be going out in the mail on next week. So look for it then. Thank you, everyone. Cynthia, I hope you're having a great birthday. Now it's time to give away some stuff. Yes, we love to give other people's stuff away around here. So if you send a card in, one of those 451 cards, your name should be on that little old wheel. We're going to give it a big spin and give away a Krog. What is a Krog, you say? A Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. Who is going to get this? This one goes all over the world. So, if I can find a pen. I know where there's one. There we go. And it's going to Martha Middleton. Congratulations, Martha Middleton. A Krog will be coming your way. There is a claim price form over on craftroulette.live. After the spinning is done, you can go over there and claim your prize. Please use the same email that you did when you sent in your card because there is a safeguard so that we don't send it to somebody that's not really you. Kim R. is getting a goodie bag. If you are out of the United States, we will send you a Krog as well. Who's going to win the BellaCon 2024 ticket?
Digital ticket.
Digital ticket. It's a digital event, so you don't have to go worry about getting anywhere. She's got all sorts of interesting guests, and she also has a free online magazine that you probably would enjoy checking out. Cindy R is going to get that BellaCon ticket. Congratulations, Cindy R. For a $50 gift certificate to My Favorite Things. This is just so much fun. I wish everybody could win, but it's up to that little wheel. A lot of times you do win multiple times, though, throughout the year. Steph T, congratulations. We will be happy to get that all fixed up for you. Just contact me, and then I take care of the rest.
Through the claim prize form. Use the form.
Please use the form. I won't find it otherwise. I will lose it and you won't get your stuff. For a $30 Trinity Stamps gift certificate where you can get your Craft Roulette creative companion, Wanda Thompson. Congratulations. There's also the Craft Roulette inspired product line that she has. Really cute dice. I made one today. Well, this wasn't one of those, but I made a card with her little gnome today. So, that was fun. I'm not too big on fiddly dies either, but it was great. Creative Cindy. I know she was here tonight. Creative Cindy. How fun for you.
Okay, this one is going to be for Tracey's gift certificate.
Yes, Tracey's giving away a $50, right? Or was that a $5 million? No, it was $50. $50 gift certificate to her store. Isn't that nice?
You're on, Tracey. I put you on so you can talk.
Oh, there you are, right underneath Creative Cindy, way down there in the corner. Who's going to win this?
$50 gift certificate.
Supreme.
Ah,
Supreme.
Congratulations.
Supreme Doom, the sweetest little Doom you'll ever meet. She does lives. She does lives on Twitch on Sunday afternoons, and she does her Craft Roulette card sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, everybody. That was quite a haul that we just gave away. Yeah, when we first started, we just gave away we didn't call it a Krog at that time, but it was a Krog, a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty-bitty gift. We did it every week. But we used the original wheel, and people had to guess a number, and it was bedlam. So we would never be able to do that at this point. So what did we do? We had Mr. Producer created a program for it. Because that's how he solves everything. Well, what do you have coming up? Anything exciting?
Well, as always, our Tuesday and Thursday live streams. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 12 noon Eastern.
Okay.
And we do have a Mindless Crafting at midnight coming up in April. I don't have the exact date yet,
okay.
But it's coming up in April. So we're super excited since we didn't get to do one this month.
Yeah.
So, Mary, you can join us if you're up.
Girlfriend does not stay up. I have to take several naps. Oh, I
have to
imagine.
take several naps. Okay.
Well, last week was when JD was born, and I was up for that.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I got home at 3:30 and took a little nap, and it took until today for me to feel human. It was not, recovery wasn't real fast.
Recovery is not easy.
No. So hats off for you guys to be up at midnight, because that is great. That's great.
Why we only do it once a month, because I have to recover.
Right. That's good medicine right there. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Chatterbox. I look forward to seeing what you guys are up to. I always enjoy reading your comments the next day. Mr. Producer, excellent job. It's time to apply the kiss to the noggin. Did you ever hear the song Kiss Your Brain?
I have. You know what? I used to tell the kids during story time that they're good listeners. Now go ahead and kiss your brain. And I would tell them, kiss your brain. That brain is working.
Well, that's what we do at the end of every show. We kiss our brains.
Oh,
so,
I love it.
Yeah, I saw first graders doing it. Like, that's the thing. That is the ticket.
Still with the kids.
That's exactly right. Bill, I want to see your card.
didn't.
Thank you,
he didn't make the
guys.
call.
He
was over
can
here-
still.
he can. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I can.
You can still-
Yeah, you're not off the
What is
hook.
submitted?
Yes, it's a minute.
I can do that.
You can do that.
I think he can.
We'll see you Tuesday next Friday. Make sure you check out Mindless Crafting. Thank you all so much. Have a great night.
Thank
We'll see you
you.
soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.